Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this broadcast. Thank you so much for your continued support in this YouTube platform. There is this breaking news. Dr. Ahmed Medlad says the UAE is using President William Ruto to fund the war in Sudan, as Ruto will completely destroy Kenya, a Sudan administration now filing William Ruto's political shockwave in Africa to ICC.
I have a message to the Kenyan people. You are at risk. Your country is at risk. You don't know what's coming, but what is coming to your country is destruction and war. And let me explain. Your President Ruto is under huge pressure by the United Arab Emirates. I'm from Sudan. I can tell you, we have never expected that our country will be in such a destructive war. But the reality is we've been in the unexpected high level of destruction caused by the United Arab Emirates for the last 2 years. And we've never thought that the UAE will ever do that to us until it became a reality. We've seen the actions of the UAE in Yemen. It destructed the whole country. We've seen the UAE actions in Sudan, in Libya, and in other countries. The UAE is not what you think it is. UAE is not what is Dubai looks like. Explaining to you in more details, Mr. Ruto brought the RSF, the genocidal group. Hang on, I'm not saying that the RSF genocidal because I just don't like them. You can go back and search why Mr. Hemeti is in the list, the blacklist of America, and that he is now confirmed and wanted for mass destructions, targeted killings, and ethnic cleansing. Yes, you've heard me right. He thinks he's an Arab, and he thinks that he is superior to the Africans of western side of Sudan. So he is killing African descents and targeting them. And it's unfortunate that Mr. Ruto supports all that, and he provided a platform for such a genocidal group. Now, he didn't do that because he really wanted it. He's under pressure. And he's under pressure because his hands are actually dirty. He was part of gold smuggling deals. Yes, you've heard me right. And I didn't say that myself. It's actually your previous vice president and your previous foreign minister himself went out on plain TV.
Do we recall when Rigathi Gachagua also mentioned this? I am actually unperturbed by all this shocking breaking news our country is being mentioned into. But the fact remains that where there is smoke, there must be fire. Why do you think William Ruto administration is now being checked internationally? Even though he had met or rushed to meet the United States of American ambassadors and some of Chinese delegates, the big question is, why is President Ruto now under siege? A Sudanese administration has issued a standing warning by saying that he has now destroyed his own country. Sudanese administration are saying that this is a diplomatic crisis. We know William Ruto's movement is being funded by the UAE to propel to light war in Sudan. so that Sudanese can be killed, die. They also gone to an extent, by telling us that William Ruto's hands are now dirty because he has participated on bloodshed in Sudan's country. Again, lastly, they have talked about visiting the ICC by ensuring that as much as the former deputy president had said that UDA administration must be checked out by the US legislature, they have also bordered the same boat with Rigathi Gachagua and saying that we know William Ruto's movement and don't let him not think that we are not understanding him. But the fact remains, we are on our way to ICC again for Kenya to be checked properly under William Ruto's administration. He pretends, but shedding crocodile tears, is a man who is ready to create war in Africa, thus making Kenyans people to be at risk. That is the message which has come from Sudanese administration or from Sudan administration. I'm very much shocked on this, but I want to leave you with Gachagua also talk about this for you to understand that UD administration is now in a terrific situation as we speak. Before I display that video of Gachagua speaking in US about this, thank you so much for your continued support in this broadcast. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for such a great support, subscription, like that you offer to this broadcast. I don't take it for granted. And if you're a first-time viewer watching me in this YouTube platform, kindly do me a favor. Take a 1 second, click that notification bell, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like my video, share them to your friends, family, and relatives. Kenyan administration is now under siege. Remember, the one governing this administration is none other than President William Ruto. As Sudanese or Sudan administration as fires back at him and saying they must come for the president, or if you're gonna change, they are going to destroy Kenya.
Supports Washington's probe of Kenya's non-NATO ally status. Speaking during a media roundtable engagement in the United States of America tour in Kansas, the DCP party leader says there is legitimate need for America to investigate cases of police brutality, abductions, torture, murder, and extrajudicial killings under the Kenya Kwanza regime, as well as President William Ruto's association with blacklisted organizations by America in the region. Seth Olale has the details of that report.
In the affirmative.
The move by the United States Congress to consider reviewing Kenya's designation as a major non-NATO ally has drawn support from ousted former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Speaking during a media roundtable engagement in his United States of America tour in Kansas, Gachagua said the move was long overdue.
And I'm very excited that yesterday in the Senate, the chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee tabled a motion for the American legislative arm to review the status of Kenya as a non-NATO ally because of violation of human rights, because of abductions, extrajudicial killings.
The Democracy for the Citizens Party leader is urging Kenyans living in the U.S. to avail to the U.S. Congress sufficient grounds for U.S. review of Kenya's designation as a major non-NATO ally.
I want to appeal to the people of Kenya living here and working here in the United States to take time to lobby their senators and their congressmen so that they can know exactly what is happening in Kenya, so that when this particular motion comes up for discussion, there is support from the senators here in the United States, because Kenyans here are quite informed as to what is going on back home.
The former DP calling on US President Donald Trump to fill in the vacant US ambassadorial slot in Kenya to monitor alleged injustices being committed by President Ruto's administration.
I want to appeal to the people of Kenya living here and working here in the United States to take time to lobby their senators and their congressmen so that they can know exactly what is happening in Kenya, so that when this particular motion comes up for discussion, there is support from the senators here in the United States, because Kenyans here are quite informed as to what is going on back home.
The former DP, who accused the ruling regime of using the criminal justice system to silence President William Ruto's critics, said if elected Kenya's 6th president, he will establish an inquiry into the Gen Z killings targeting police officers accused of perpetrating abductions and killings of protesters.
Let me tell officers commanding police stations, officers commanding police divisions, all the atrocities against the people of Kenya that are being committed within your jurisdiction, you will have to answer it one day.
The DCP leader, who has been on a month-long tour of the US, announcing that his first stop upon returning home will be holding rallies in Kisii, Nyamira, South Nyanza and Bomet. Seth Olale, Citizen TV.